Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Quizquiz. We're going for Quizquiz Pro Quo. All we have to do is move our capital into Anjou. That's it. Easy. Easy as pie. We've grown quite a bit. We are ready to reform into a proper non-primitive government form. I just keep getting distracted by land that's around. I'm a bit of a sucker for clay. So yeah, trying to grab me some of that. In particular, I'm looking for the the Cahokian tribal land up here. Potentially Michigamore itself, but I think I can only send them away. And who else are we fighting? We'll see. We'll see once I can talk to these folks again. But Cahokia, out of interest, would I be able to do what I want? Yes and no. Yes, I can still take Tamaroa. There was a question whether I could do that even though we're using a forced migration casus belli here on these folks. But I cannot take Cahokia. The routes beyond this are, or behind this are beyond me. But it's fine, I suppose. Now you I can't ask anything from, nor you. Nor you, apparently. So we might just be getting Tamaroa there. Hopefully quickly. We're also really out of manpower. But I have a federation to do most of this war for me, hopefully. Although we got reduced in size a little bit when our friend... I forgot their name. These folks here, Kaski, reformed their government. Crazy people. Once again, I left my general when I shouldn't have. Do I still get my cannon? I do, even though it's not fully reinforced. I'm surprised. It didn't used to work that way, I'm pretty sure. I could call Cahokia in to the war. Kaski. But 3 dudes honestly don't want too much. Oh, that's a lot of folks attacking into my friend there. Support is coming in, but that battle might not go our way. And then we're kind of outnumbered here. Yikes. Support came in and they won. Okay, so very importantly, our friends got a morale recovery from that victory. If they're smart, they will shift consolidate. They probably won't. Doesn't look like they did. They're winning another one? Yes. And now... you're trying to chase into there? Okay. I mean, if my friends are playing like that, then I'm not gonna mind. Keep going, dudes. Keep going. And we're not gonna be able to actually integrate our federation. Because as far as I believe, I was led to believe very early on in the campaign, and it looks plausible, we're going to lose our achievements opportunity if we actually reform the Federation. So we're not going to do that. We're also close to capping on admin again. We're getting 11 a month. Yeah. Would be nice to end this before we do it so that we can just reform, but I don't think there's any way we do that. I think we have some inflation to buy down. It's not quite perfect, but I think I'll just run this for now. Yeah, crunch them. Well crunched. Got to be careful. Are you the actual? No, you're somebody else. Right, you're Wichiena, and this is not Wichiena. They should not unblack flag in Michigamore. They didn't. Good. I don't trust the mechanics around here anymore. So, gotta be careful. Anyway, so since we are not gonna... Oof, that's an attack. Not sure that that's too smart. A lot of enemies around here. With those coming in there, I think I'll move up here. Maybe not with all the zeros. It's not like they're gonna do any good. Let's have them, I don't know, home. I have no men to reinforce them anyway. You're not coming though. Let's take as little attrition as we can possibly take here. Because, well, it hurts. Attrition kills, as they say. So the siege of Cahokia would be important, so we can take Tamaroa, and then we can piece out the rest at our leisure. Okay, another big victory for the Witchianans. Not the Witchianans. Who are you? Nanti shot these folks. What's your tech? Tech 5. Okay, okay. My friends have been investing in technology. I like it. Come on. No. Can't be that hard to siege a place. Just stand there and wait for people to give up. Ooh, we have 5,000 men in debt. There might well be a school of logic in which we but we have money, I don't think we need to. In which we consolidate out all our troops. All the zeros. Because it will be a while before we can reinforce them anyway. I'm gonna send here my cannon to help. Keep a bit of an eye on my zero stack down here. I don't want them to get randomly stack wiped by anybody coming by. Did you not need my cannon? Do you have your own cannon? No. Feels like the chances there didn't change. Come on, admin. How dare you be so close again? Okay, there is what I was kind of afraid of. Let's have you come north. Just very much need them to not die there. Well, need. I really don't want them to die. They're my people after all. Now, who are you? You're Peoria yourself. You have none technology. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. I was about to say I can bring down my army. Just need to be a bit careful not to get my siege stacks caught. With these folks around, maybe that's not a great idea. I probably can't catch you in Cahokia. Oh, I can. Make it crossing penalty. 1 maneuver. We have 2. Let's try to crush them. Even though it's going to cost me manpower, but the few of these troops we have running around, it's not quite a stack wipe. I mean, it's 5,000 dead. What are they again? Witchianans. And you try to siege down Nanti shot. That's actually very good for me. As in, it doesn't hurt me much. I don't need an edict here. What's my extra edict? Why is there a scroll bar here? Oh, edict. Feels very much like there wasn't a scroll bar there before. I think I'll hunt down these folks anyway. How many people can there be in Tamaroa that keep rising up? Luckily it won't hurt the development there. We just keep medicing everybody. You're leaving. Guess that means I don't need to move. Who are you? You're the Peorians yourself. Which means you are gonna come back to life, I suppose, in over there. that's a lot of hired Condottieri. Also, we overcapped an admin because I'm a fool. Do I spend on one more set of tribal land? And be a lot of admin. But they will be sort of synchronized here between these three. Maybe that's fine. 6 development in Sony, for example. Seems like it might be alright. There's not really anything up here. No, let's just do the Sony. Ouch. That is so expensive. I mean, it's base development cost, I suppose. Ish. But it's still very, very expensive. Oh, you're not actually going to your capital? Okay. And we did get Cahokia there. Very, very good. Can I sue you out? All I want is you... Oh, no, I can't take this now. Said I couldn't before, right? Right? I'm glad I can take it. That's all I'm going to say here. They are merely doing it for themselves. Some people will care. Blah, 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 blah. Got money for me? Yes. And since I'm not taking your capital, you can also pay me. Oh, let me pillage it. Let's pillage it for me, please. And pay me war reps. There. Not too shabby. Could annul your alliances or something, but why? Get out of my nose. No, unfortunately none of these are Cahokian. I don't know if Cahokia had any troops left to do anything with. Maybe just peace out here now. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. So I don't think I can take anything from you, right? Let's wait a day. Can't take land. Can't pillage your capital. Oh, maybe I could. Looks like I actually could. If I controlled the capital. So that's a point of development I can grab. Looks like 1 point. And then money. And then you. Oh, I might actually be able to pillage multiple points of development from Meskowaki there. Maybe we do continue. Okay. Where did those Condottieri go, though? Because I want to stop these from raiding my land, but also really don't... Okay, you're going that away. I think that does mean I can chase you down a bit. Kill even more natives in that poor province. Oh my. Somebody just changed their capital, the Kispoku and the Osage. That's going to be so annoying once we start having to actually fabricate claims. I would be very, very annoyed by the whole we moved out of the way thing. I mean, I suppose it's like an advantage you get for being migratory tribe. Somebody else just reformed, I think. At least we got another Drive Back the Colonizer CB. I didn't read against whom. But... Okay, we took you. The only other place I can possibly see is Meskwakwi. And if anybody... Are you gonna join me? Please join me. Because if you don't join me, then oh, don't attack me natives, don't attack me natives, don't attack me natives. Thank you. You're going to Espeminka. Why? What are you trying to do? It's unclear. Okay, we chased those out. They're gonna come back, but we chased them. I think what I want to do here is to do some of the government button clicking. This one here, expand administration. Because I've discussed this before, we're going to lose 450 government reform progress when we reform to a monarchy. And I've essentially excluded all the other options, unfortunately. And we won't have 450 by the time we reform. So anything we have over 250 is lost. But we can spend it on expand administration beforehand. And I do want to see how this cost goes up, because I'm pretty sure it goes up. Oh, it says it right on the card. 20% extra. But then I'd have to do math. I think I'm just going to click this so I stay above 250. And then decide whether we want to stay a tiny bit longer so we can get one more click out of this before we reform or not. $24, $28. Next one costs me 32. We have 9. So we'd be looking at 23 months from now. If I really want to make this for the last few points, which I maybe don't need to. Because alternatively, we just peace out right now. We don't pillage Mesquari. Say that's fine. And then reform. I think that's decent. I think that's decent. So we sue you for peace. And we pillage. Although that might be 3 development I'm pillaging up there. The greed. It's real. If you were to turn around and go north here, or join me in going north, colonialism. Doesn't that mean that somebody has colonies? Not in North America. Okay, with colonialism being here, I think we just want to pop, end the war, reform. So you don't get behind in another institution while trying to take tech. I think that's logical. All right, you. Sue for peace. I want to pillage your capital. I want your war reps and your trade power. Because you are in my node, right? Yes. And suppose your ducats and to anti-rivalry to the Sioux. Is it the Sioux? No, the Cheyenne. Sure. Waiting for yourselves. Send demand. Done. Then I wait a day. Talk to Mishkamor. I make you move. Doesn't actually give me anything, does it? Nothing to pillage, unfortunately. Take your war reps and your trade. No, not your trade power then. Take your war reps and your ducats, as far as you're actually willing to give them to me, which is essentially not. Done. Peaced out. Get my troops home. Grab ourselves some rivals. I don't know that it super matters, but I don't like Joara. And I don't like Cherokee. And I mean, who does? Bring us back over power projection. Good, good, good. I'm not going to build any of those buildings because they're all going to be gone in a minute. It's the sad thing that we're going to lose our cheap advisors, which means we're probably going to have to hire new advisors because these will no longer be affordable. But I want to reform. Let's do it. Any reason to do this? Do I need to be a tribe or something? I need to have a sweat lodge, so let's just hit the medicine wheel. Because we will no longer have a sweat lodge after we do this. We never do this one here, but it's not a great one either, because we didn't build any irrigation, which maybe I should have. Who knows? All right, let's become a monarchy. Would have liked to try a theocracy, but a non-brand theocracy just seemed to be very, very boring. So let's not do that, and we're just doing a republic. Can't be a horde. I wish it was a horde. I don't know that there's any way I can make that happen still, is there? I don't know what happens if I switch to warband here now. Because then I'm back to migratory, and then I might be able to do this, but now, this it is. Let's become king. Oh well, duke, I suppose. Right? Right. Grabbed ourselves a few little provinces from all that tribal land we got. How do we do on force limit now? Good on force limit. We never built that 10x of force limit building. So unlike our friends here, we didn't lose 1 million force limit from this. I have a few states to make. By a few, I mean a lot. I think I'll make all of these. We might want to look into, and we're gonna have to look into development for those institutions. But I think I still want all these states made. Don't really see why I wouldn't. Also, we seem to have to be getting full cores on the tribal land we integrated. So that's pretty sweet. Here we go. Now, government reforms. I get my force reformed here for free, right? And they're both pretty bad if I remember correctly. Yeah, unjustified demands minus 10% is just nothing. I mean, it saves a bit of dip from time to time. And feudal nobility is also nothing. I don't think this matters at all. And I don't believe they're needed for any... I don't know why one or the other would be better here. But I don't like autocrats, so feudal nobility it is. Now, we do get to pick more. Wait, what? I did not expect this. It says to me I didn't lose 450 points. But I got just, or maybe you just got the points refunded from our other reforms or something? Okay. Not sure if our spending on administration was correct then. But it wasn't wasted, so that's nice. Manpower, I like. Tax is just fine. Manpower it is. And then autonomy change is almost certainly better than the max promoted cultures for now. I rarely change these, but I really should consider changing these more. But for now, yep, the passive bureaucracy going. Cool. Now we have money to build things, we have all sorts of things to do. We have technology to take, but we don't wanna. Well, we do wanna, but we need to do development first. Now, developing these institutions. What are we looking for? I seem to remember that starting to develop in a 16 base development province is the best. That already has 15 from the beginning of the game, but I don't know why exactly. I don't follow the math. I just remember the number 16. So maybe that's not what we should be looking at. But the idea is essentially that, sure, it's cheapest to develop in Charta here. But if I put a click into Charta, we get 0.83 feudalism. If I instead put a click into, where's my capital? Sum of development. Yazoo. We get 2.66 feudalism. And here we pay 45. I mean, we can probably do this kind of math, at least roughly, right? So in Yazoo, we're getting 2.66 for 45 points. So we're spending roughly 0.006, and we're getting roughly 0.06 dip per point. Feudalism per dip point. There we go. 0.06. Higher number is better. Now we take a place like Chata here, where we get 0.83 for 32. Oops. 0.83 divided by 32. We only get 0.26. So less than half of the efficiency. Now, we could try to do the math for all these things, but I kind of like the idea of doing it in our capital. It has the advantage of being the capital city, which gives us an extra production. We have growth of capital going, we have cotton going, and we have prosperity going. We have woods, which hurts, but that's a pretty good set of modifiers there. Let's just scan here whether we have a place. Charter actually has really good modifiers too. That is just minus 35%. So the reason this is just so much worse is that starting at low numbers is inefficient. Otherwise, this would be a great place to do the development. And then who else could be interesting? What about Huma here? Huma has pretty bad modifiers. So it's probably not great. Yeah, it's more expensive and it gives us less. Anybody else that looks tempting? Chitimaka? No. I think at least our first institution we're going to develop in our capital itself. Let's turn on encourage development for that extra 10% reduction. Then consider what is our most valuable monarch point. And we have to catch up in dip and in admin. So mill is probably the least valuable, even though we want to be high in mill tech, but we kind of are. You want to do the first click in the things that you have the least, that you want to spend the least on, essentially. Because the first clicks are cheaper as the price keeps going up. So I'm just gonna spare, oh, I should have done this before because we've already got estates. I don't remember if there's something cool we can do to the merchants, but I believe they give us development cost reduction. I don't know about the merchants. If they were burghers, they would. I don't know about merchants. I don't think there's a straight up thing here. But with high influence and loyalty, they might. Does it tell me what they're gonna do? The effect is gonna be? Will you inform me? No. Let's get that Google foo going. EU for estates. Stastes. Estates merchants. No. Access to estates, modifiers, privileges, blah 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 blah. Estate modifiers. Blah blah blah. I want the specific estates game. By game I mean wiki. Where are my individual estates? Burghers, clergy, nobility. And this must be some of burghers, right? Burghers. Blah 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 blah. Trade income. I'm looking for development. Develop. Okay, assuming they are burghers, then we get development cost reduction when they're loyal, and we get minus 2.5% at no to 19 influence, 5% reduction at 20 to 39, and so on. So we need to get them loyal and we need to get them influential. They are not loyal. We can't give them flat out loyalty, I don't think. All of these give loyalty. Wait. Is this tooltip wrong? Or did they change this? I thought these only changed loyalty equilibrium. I'm pretty sure they do. And that says loyalty will change. Should probably just enact one of these, just to see. Quickly do all our estate buttons before we continue doing anything here? Probably. Probably correct. Now, so we want to summon the Diet. Giving them influence and loyalty. Check their proposals. If we do clergy, we gain loyalty and prestige. We need base tax and Yazoo. That would easily be done. If we had done this earlier, we could already have completed it. But that's easy anyway. Manpower at 50%, that's pretty difficult. We can just get a dude. The merchants want 40% or more trade power in Mobile Bay. Or Mobile Bay? I assume that's our trade node. They gain loyalty and we get a trader. Not really seeing it. Why am I steering out of my own trade node? That must be wrong. What? I'm collecting here. Well, we're gonna fix that. But let's take the proposal of the clergy because it's the only one we can very easily fulfill right now. Push back those colonizers, sure. Then I do want to seize land, but that makes everybody lose loyalty. So we might not do that right now. Let's first give those folks here a privilege. I have very high crown land. That's nice for the start. So I can start by giving away a privilege. Not to the merchants though, necessarily. What would I do with you? Advisor cost reduction. Loans. Could just go free enterprise. Just for the loyalty influence thing. I don't want control over monetary policy for sure. Let's give them free enterprise and see if that hits the current. No, it just hits the equilibrium. So it doesn't really do anything here. I don't think. Let's try it anyway. Yeah. We don't get the extra loyalty immediately. And I don't really want to wait. So let's not do that. Then I think I just seize. When do you give negative? Add loyalty below 30. Which you would have. No, you wouldn't have. Scrap your land. That'll be fine. Does not give me development cost reduction, does it? No. Now, I have to go back to the estates in a minute, but I think I want to complete my development, at least of one institution, before we put a cut in here. So I don't forget. Is there anything else I should be doing before I do that? Certainly not technology. I don't know what it would be. So let's keep going here. Click, 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 click. That should have completed the clergy desire thing, right? 13. Yes, so once we unpause, we get that done. And then, oh, there's way more clicking to do. I keep forgetting how expensive it is to develop institutions. And then maybe some mill. Got it. And I think I immediately embrace it too. Yeah, it's super cheap. Look at this. It will drop our technology penalty, but I think we'll be fine here. Definitely will be fine. I mean, it's why we're doing it. It's just that that influences the cap of how much we can keep. But this is still fine. And then I think we're going to put a cut in here and continue our, well, newly found kingdom development next episode. We're going to have to find a place to develop the other institution in. And it almost certainly will be something in the capital state. But whom over that forest? We'll have to do the math. Maybe this is the place. We'll do the math. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, then you could just do that in the comment section, because it's a good place for it. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.